Sometimes you gotta do a little crab walk while you test out your microphone. No. Karev, stop. All right. One episode closer to the plane crash. Spoiler. I think we're good. Yeah. I'm one of those cool people now. Look at the camera. I'm one of those. If you're curious about my outfit, I have 3 words for you. Dead dad swag. Okay? So say that to yourself before you make fun of me. You know that sound and you run away? Yeah.
Asana Breakdown.
Hi. Hello. Welcome to another Asana Breakdown. My name is Jordan. Today, I'm wearing all of my dead dad's clothes. Healing. Have you heard of it? If you don't like it, I suggest you get the fuck out. Today, we're going to be coming into one of my favorite poses, okay? For real this time. And oh my God, are you doing a big yawn? Also, if you're curious about what this is right here, it's a comically large plush bowl of soup that my senior cat likes to sit in, and I'm not going to move it. It's going to be there right at the edge of the shot, and to move it would be unconstitutional, criminal, jail time. Oh, fuck. Gomukhasana, Cowface Pose. Welcome to another edition of full body yoga. That's what we're doing here today. My favorite kind of full body yoga is the kind of full body yoga that I can still sit on the ground while I'm doing it. I don't have to be standing up. Some days, okay, standing up, not really it for me. This is one of my favorite poses, partly because it's fun to say. Gomukhasana hits me right in the tism bone, baby. If you know, you know. Something else I should mention is Gomukhasana. Okay, that's your vinyasa term. Cow face. That's what you'll hear in a vinyasa class. In a yin class, you'll hear this referred to as shoelace. Why? We don't know. And by we, I mean me and all the cats that live here with me. Maybe there's another answer out there. I just haven't found it yet. Or looked. TBH. Coming into Gomukhasana, cow face, shoelace, okay? A couple of different things that maybe we want to do. If we're practicing yin, warming up, not super necessary, okay? If we're practicing vinyasa, I like to add cow face maybe towards the end of class with a little bit of time to sit in the stillness of it all, take in the smell of the world as it burns. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? So starting in our tabletop shape, one fun way to warm up is to just rock that right foot back and forth. Hug the right foot up and in on an exhale. Maybe give a little smooch to that right elbow. Maybe even that right tricep. Extend, take a deep breath in. Exhale, cross the right knee behind the left. Okay? And sink the hips towards the heels. Doing this a couple of times. All right, just greasing up those hips. All right? Maybe sinking a little deeper with each one. And then taking that on the second side. Oh, wow, that is a big clump of my hair on my knee. All right, get that out of there. Yep. Sink the hips. Just going a little deeper every time, okay? And the arm variation, that's optional, all right? Another way to kind of get into your cow face pose, whether you're working with yin or working with vin, is from your half pigeon, or in yin yoga, your swan, okay? Oh, excuse me. Yep. So we've been here before, our half pigeon or our swan, okay? All options and proptions welcome. Bringing the right knee towards the right wrist, sitting up tall. And shifting the hips to the left, to the right. And then swing the left leg up and around. and stack the knees on top of each other. Mindful of the knees. When I'm going into any kind of knee pile situation, any kind of spicy knee situation, I always keep a little bit of energy in the toes, just a hair, okay? Maybe because I'm afraid, but I feel like it helps me. Maybe it'll help you. So we're here, both sit bones rooted. And we can pause here, maybe just with our hands on, ooh, I used my pumice stone today. Nice. Shout out to my ex-boyfriend who got me into scrubbing my feet. Sorry it didn't work out. Actually, I'm not sorry. My feet deserve better than that. Anyway, fun fact about me, in case you were wondering. We can have the ankles maybe further out, maybe closer in, okay? You find your sweet spot, okay? And here we have our left knee stacked on top of our right. And maybe we bring the palms to the sole of the feet, sitting up tall, breathing. And from here, we have a couple of different options, okay? We can stay here. This can be our Gomukhasana. This can be our shoelace, all right? Maybe we'd like to fold forward. There's an option for your shoelace or your cowface legs, okay? And then something I discovered earlier, if you're doing this from a yin perspective, okay, if you're gonna be here for a minute, it might be nice to create a little bolster Stonehenge, okay? I felt so smart when I came up with this earlier. Let's see if I can recreate it. Oh, okay. So we're here. Maybe we're here resting. No biggie. Love that. Maybe we want to come down and rest the forehead on the pillow and lattice the hands together, okay? And bring the elbows wide so that we don't have to engage too much musculature to hold ourselves in space here. So there's an option. Oh, fuck. Get in there. Let's check out some arm variations and maybe some prop additions and leg variations on the second side. So coming out, unraveling. Ooh, that's an interesting sensation in my hips. Maybe take a few windshield wipers, you know, live your life. And find your half pigeon on the second side. Left knee, left wrist, sitting up tall. Maybe walk the palms back, find a nice tall version. And then shifting the hips to the left, sweeping the right leg around. And maybe we'd like to stay here. Maybe this is our cow face with the right calf resting against the top of the left thigh, okay? Maybe we're here. Almost like we're going into a seated twist, okay? Maybe, you know, my tennis ball. How'd that get there? I need that. Maybe we'd like to incorporate a rolled up blanket, a towel, anything of that nature between the knees, okay? Bringing a little bit of more space and a little bit more support, okay? Finding something here, all right? Something I like to tell people as well is that you can literally use stuffed animals for this. I'm 35 years old. I have stuffed animals, okay? If you come for me about this one in particular, I'll give you those same 3 words that we started class with today. Dead dad swag. Maybe we can place it in between, okay? In this case, the right knee and the left knee. Making sure we're keeping both sit bones rooted on the mat. Maybe we'd even like to sit on top of our pillow, okay? Lift the hips and have something between the knees. So lots of different options and proptions, especially for your yin practice, where we're releasing the musculature, allowing gravity to draw us further in. From a vinyasa perspective, you can just have your cow face here, almost like you're going into your seated twist. And in terms of arm variations, Maybe we fold forward, staying up tall, or even walk a couple of blocks forward. Or maybe we find our traditional Gomukhasana arms, or is in yin, they're called archer arms, okay? Left. Opposite arm. So, okay, blah, blah, blah. Tee out the arms. And if we have our right knee stacked on top, okay, we're going to turn our left fingertips towards the sky. And then we're going to turn our right fingertips towards the earth. And then we're going to slowly try to point our elbows up and down. Right elbow down, left elbow up. If we have our right knee stacked on top. And maybe the hands touch. Maybe the fingertips bind. And here we press actively into the left forearm with the back of the head and breathe. And this is your Gomukhasana. This is your Cowface Pose. And that's it. That's all she wrote. Oh! I also wanted to briefly retouch onto seal pose, okay? I'm not super stoked with how I left people feeling like that was seal pose, okay? That was a variation of seal pose. I want to just briefly, okay, if you saw that a few weeks ago, the difference between cobra and seal, that up tall cobra, that high cobra, that the closest variation is going to be from your seal pose when it pertains to that shape, okay? No way is it cobra. That's all I was really saying. That was more of a cobra video. Anyway, seal pose, just so I can sleep at night, because this has been gnawing at me. It's been gnawing at me in a way that's just very not right. The amount of space this is taking up in my brain shouldn't be, okay? But we're gonna gloss over that, and I'm gonna show you traditionally what seal pose looks like, okay? So we wanna think of a seal up on its flippers, okay? Maybe the feet are a little bit wider than hips width, almost like the tail of a seal. And the way I usually bring my students into seal pose is from our Sphinx, okay? So for here in our Sphinx pose, slight tuck of the chin, taking a deep breath in, maybe we turn the hands out just a bit, bring the elbows a little bit wider, bring the elbows a little bit forward, taking a deep breath in. And on our exhale, press into the palms and lift while keeping the pelvis rooted down, the tops of the feet rooted down, because we don't in any way want to have any pain or undue pressure in the low back. And here is our seal, okay? We're not doing this. We don't do this here. You want to do that in your house? I love that for you. In this house? No. We don't do that. We're here. Space between the ears and the shoulders, maybe a slight tuck of the chin, gaze up to guide a slight, extension in the back of the neck. And then release. I feel a lot better now. Oh, I feel so much better. Twig, since when can you not do that right now? Oh, you slow blinking, baby? I know. Life is so tough. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this asana breakdown. Let me know if there are any other options or proptions that you use in your own personal practice, any other poses that maybe you'd like to see broken down, and, let me know. Or don't, okay? Ball's in your court. And with that, I will see you next week for another asana breakdown. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, rest of your night, what the fuck ever. Namaste.